Christmas Day, Part 4, 4 Days of Christmas Cooking, William Hovey Smith, 2011. Well, there was a lot between that first picture and this one. So we had 3 previous days of cooking, and here is a quick review.
I'm Hovey Smith, the Backyard Sportsman, and we're getting ready for Christmas 2011. And what I've got out here in front of me are the things I'm going to actually use to cook a Christmas dinner. Now, this is day 4, in the sense that we do 4 days of Christmas. Well, you know about the 12 days of Christmas, and you know about the 7 days of Hanukkah, but 4 days of Christmas? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. What we do during the 4 days of Christmas is the preparation of the Christmas meal is stretched out over time. So not all of it has to be done the day before our Christmas morning. Christmas cooking day 2. What have we accomplished? Well, we have our wild turkey out to thaw, and he's a nice big bird. We have cut up our onions. This is day 3 of getting ready for Christmas dinner. And we're going to get some things done seriously today. One thing, we're going to cook this turkey.
Christmas Day, cooking, dressing, and finishing up the Christmas meal.
Well, now we're actually going to start mixing up the dressing itself. Now we have the crumble bread products here, and we're going to add 6 eggs. So a half dozen eggs go in it. Then we're going to use some turkey stock. Now I've been heating the turkey stock over here. We'll get it started here. And that is about, a cup, say, of turkey stock. Start mixing. Right there. Okay. Going to do with some onions now. And some celery. Tough container. Okay, now that's looking a little on the dry side. Okay, it looks like a quart of stock is going to be about right. Yeah. That is coming out. Now that's getting there. That is just about getting there. Okay, pepper. Don't want to overdo, but you do want a little taste of pepper in there. Now, if you absolutely did not have celery, you could use celery seed, or you could use rehydrated onion if that was the best you could do. All right, now that is about right for consistency. Let's see what it tastes like. You know what? That's right on. Now we're going to put it in this pan and actually cook it. It's Teflon lined, so it does very, very well for a dressing pan. You don't want to cook it too thick. It's certainly not more than 1 inch, and more like 3/4 of an inch is as thick as you want to go. So we'll go ahead and start ladling in. Okay, I'm going to smooth this out now. Okay, now that's going to make a nice pan of dressing. Now this other that's left over, we're going to go ahead and take some cast iron frying pans and grease those up and cook the rest of it in those. Now, one thing you want to do, if you have a turkey and you want to show it on a platter, yet you want to use half the meat. Now, this is typical for a smallish family. You're not going to eat up this whole bird at once, so there's no sense in slicing it all up. But you want it to look pretty. So basically, you want to cut the carcass half in two. Well, you need you something worthwhile. You need you a good blade. And then just hold it on the other side and be bold. There we go. Good cut. We've got it halfway started down now. Okay, that's the front. Not very pretty in look on this side, but you see now you have your fairly attractive bird to put on a platter. Now, wild turkey meat is a little different than domestic turkeys. So you slice it off. That piece looks good. All right, looking good. Now you start to see some stuffs coming up that you don't see in domestic fowl. Okay, in particular this layer right here, this layer of fat, well now that you want to take off. Now you notice how nicely this is slicing, because first off the knife is sharp, and secondly this bird is very cold. All right. Now you can see this slice here. You can see all this fat material here. Okay, that gets removed. That's not considered edible. You could put it in your soups, but I usually don't. All right, you've already extracted a lot of the fats from it when you cooked it. So most of the fats derived from that is actually gone into your turkey dressing. All right, do a little trimming here. So you have some nice pretty slices of thin meat. Yes, like you get from the deli. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, we've got it all together right now. Here's the turkey. We've got succotash, mashed potatoes, giblet gravy, dressing, rice, rolls, and the sweet potato souffle. And we're going to get that out right now. And here that is. So we're ready to sit down and eat, folks. So come and get it. Well, this concludes our 4 days of Christmas cooking. Not only has it been cooked, it is now somewhat et, and I'm left with these dishes to do something with. Well, okay, we're going to take care of those. One last tip. This Christmas cooking is the most cooking and dishwashing you will do during the entire year. Even if you don't ever wear rubber gloves, okay, now is the time to put them on to save your hands, because they have never been experienced so much hot water and solvents as right now during this Christmas season. So when you wash up, wear them. But now, this is Hovey Smith reminding you to hunt what you eat and eat what you hunt. Be legal, be ethical, be safe, goodbye, God bless, and see you next time.
I'm probably best known for my book, Backyard Deer Hunting, Converting Deer to Doner for Pennies per Pound, but I've got others too, like crossbow hunting and practical bow fishing. If you want to see the details of the previous cooking steps, go and see parts 1 through 3 of the 4 days of Christmas cooking. Now, for more general information, see my books, blogs, videos, and radio show, Hovey's Outdoor Adventures, on my website, www.hoveysmith.com. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors.